What's up, y'all? It's your man DJ Scenario, and it's officially another episode of Locked In with DJ Scenario. I got a special guest in the building. Tell him your name.
It's your boy Lawzt.
Lawz, where you from, Lawz?
Brooklyn.
Laws like breaking laws?
Yeah, like that with a Z though, not a S.
With a Z.
Always fuck it up, so with a Z, not a S.
All right, I need to let's start from the beginning. How about we start where, like, what you're artist?
Yeah.
What type of art do you do?
So I do all types of art, like R&B, but I could rap I do rap, but I could rap on an R&B record. I could do a little bit of everything. So I could do old school, I could do drill, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because I'm a 90s baby, so I could definitely do some old school, like regular hip hop shit.
Yeah.
But I could also transition into the new shit and rock with the younger crowd.
Do you prefer the hip hop from what decade would you say you prefer for hip hop? Like,
I don't even really have a preference. Like, I like it all, honestly. I'm a fan of everything. That's why I like to just like be versatile and shit. But I do, of course, I got a special love for the old school, like the 90s era, because that's what I grew up on. All my childhood memories and all my good memories come from that. But I do like where music's going though now and shit, because it does bring a lot of.
That was exactly gonna be my next question. What do you feel like the state of hip hop rap is now for you? Being an artist, independent artist. Yeah. How do you feel like the music is now and where it's going? Or where do you feel it's going?
Yeah, I think it's going somewhere dope, honestly. Like, people are just having more fun with it, like not being so serious. But then you also got people who's actually spitting again, like Benny the Butcher. Like, there's actually a lot of good people out there that's up and coming, that's actually
the conscious rappers?
Yeah, facts. There's a lot of good backpack people that's doing it. And that's all from here, from all the way to Cali, you feel me? A lot of TDE people is nice with it. They got a lot of new people on there. But I think it's going in a good direction. You even got people like Zeddy Wills making bangers, having fun with it. Yeah. So they really bringing the fun back to it and just having people experiment again, instead of like everybody just saying the same shit. Because like, it's always kind of been drill rap, because everybody always been rapping gangster. So just really like the beat change. Yeah. Basically.
What do you describe your music being? What type of music do you describe that like you would say you make?
More like lifestyle music and shit. So it's like I really make music depending on how I'm feeling, honestly.
Okay.
So it'll kind of be like.
You ever got your heart broken and made a song for the ladies?
Oh yeah, I definitely made a song for the ladies before. Yeah. Not necessarily crazy heartbreak, but I'm always thinking about the ladies, because I'm always trying to do some different shit. But yeah, I definitely try to take from like past experiences though, and then like write through that so other people can relate to it.
Now let me ask you a question. We got Lawz in the building. You know what I'm saying? What made you want to become a musician, or artist, a rapper?
Honestly, through a friend. I never even wanted to rap, honestly. I just started out like as a fan at first. Like, I always been around music. My older cousin raps and shit. But even like through him, I never really wanted to rap, because like back then that shit wasn't even like realistic for like the average person. You feel me? Everybody wasn't just becoming a rapper. Niggas was still selling they CDs on corners and shit. All types of shit like that. But actually my friend, he moved away and then he came back from Florida and he actually showed me a song that he made. He shot a video and all that to it, and I thought that shit was just amazing. I'm like,
it's just like, are you part of like a bunch of rappers?
Nah, not even. The funny story is my boy, he don't even rap no more.
Yeah.
Like,
that's crazy.
Yeah, bro, he was probably just rapping to play around with it.
I think his plan, or God's plan for you, was for him to become a rapper, then show you what he did.
Yeah, thanks.
And then, you keep going with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, he's not rapping anymore. So, thanks. But you kept doing it, and like you're here now. Yeah, you understand what I mean?
So he definitely showed me it was possible doing that shit. I was like, I could do it. If he could do it, I could definitely do that shit.
At any point, did you feel like discouraged from rapping? Like
hell yeah.
Maybe this is not it for me.
Hell yeah. Because in the beginning, like I'm self-taught how to rap. Like even though my cousin knows how to rap, it's like nobody could really teach you how to like rhyme and catch your flow. So of course I wasn't the best when I started. I was definitely like, compared to now, I feel like I don't even like to hear my old shit. Yeah. So I definitely had to grow and get better, you feel me?
What was that moment where it was like, I gotta do this now? It's not like it was just a hobby at first and just started writing or something. What was that moment where like, or a show you did or something you did that was honestly, like, this is
probably like the feedback from when I like actually did a good song, and people was like, nah, you got something, like if you could really do it. And there's people like that I would actually take their opinion on. Some people are bullshit. There's somebody that would just tell me straight up. So hearing that from them, I'm like, I bet I could work with this. Plus, I always been creative, so it's like I wasn't losing nothing by just always creating, because I taught myself how to engineer for myself. So I really wasn't losing out. So I just kept going with it. And then once I seen shit really panned out, like me and my boy, my DJ now, my boy Swiss and shit, and having somebody like, nah, yo, you could really do it, and then getting these opportunities like a show and shit, and then seeing how many people came out for me, I'm like, I bet I can make this shit work.
What strength do you believe that you have that to make this great music? That you say I make great music. What's the strength that you have? Like pick something.
Like I'm a good team worker, so I feel like that's good. Building with an engineer.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. This sound like an interview. Like, hey, you got the job.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, and I'm real open minded to shit. So I'll take like input from somebody else, but like I also just think like on a broader spectrum. Like you feel me? I try to just like thinking everybody fit myself in everybody's shoes type shit.
So you did acknowledge that you have your DJ next to you.
Thanks.
Fellow DJ right here, obviously. How important it was, or he is, or the DJ is to what you do?
Oh, super important. Hell yeah. Because I actually met him through another female artist. Shout out to her. Shout out to Shaolin. So we actually linked up and got cool through that. He heard my music and he really liked my music. And he also does he does events, but he also be at lounges and bars. He really be in the city. So he's actually out there playing my music. And this is one of the people that actually be trying to break a new artist that's not really familiar with nobody. He don't really got no reason to.
He don't want to say his name. I don't know why he hasn't said your name.
You see him in the background.
Don't be
like,
shy. Be that guy.
Introduce yourself. Say what's up, bro.
Swiss Sounds. What's going on, people?
Yeah. What made you? This is a question for you. What made you say, Lawz, I want to, support you. I want to back what you got going on. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And all that. You know what I mean? Like I want to run with your music and see what we can do.
I DJ with music videos, right?
Yeah.
So that means the music video has to be on point. It has to have a story.
Yeah,
First time I saw his work, it was that Money Respect music video he has. That song, that track. If you check it out, that track is dope.
Still to this day, it's my favorite song.
No, that's how
it
clicked me. You know what I mean? And I work with music videos, and when I play music videos, I tell a story with it.
Yeah.
I just don't DJ. I DJ at the same time.
But the videos make the story. It's a story when you're DJing.
That's their art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They worked on it. They work hard for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm always been fan of music videos. Especially shout out to Ralph McDaniels.
One
of the pioneers that made the way through that sort of universe to become or it be how it's now like a.
He says that he really loved that song. So how passionate are you about making the music you make?
Oh yeah, I'm super passionate, honestly, because like it really comes from, like I said, I like to make music when I'm in the mood. Like sometimes like if I'm not in the, if I'm angry, I'm not gonna go make like a happy song. So I feel like it comes from a real place. And plus like no matter what, like I'm a competitive person. You feel me? I like always to do good. You feel me? So it's like, and I always want my shit to be fire. You feel me? We come from New York, so it's always like a competitive sport. And
not a lot of support either.
So you gotta talk your shit. If you're not talking your shit, ain't nobody gonna talk it for you.
Absolutely.
You know that. So.
Yeah. Well, let me describe your least favorite thing about being a musician and being in the music business and music industry, and describe your favorite thing about being in the music industry.
My least favorite thing is just like probably just having to do all the extra talk, because I'm pretty sure you deal with a lot of people who talk your ear off or do all this extra talk.
Yeah.
When I'm the type of person I like to just cut straight to the chase. It's just
that's me. Like, hey, listen, I like something that you had. This is what you do. I'll follow you for a while, and then if I see something like, yo, let's make something work. Come, you know what I mean? Come holler at me. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Yeah. I hate when people just beat around the bush. I'm the type I like to get that shit done. Like, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. It may not happen exactly when I want it, but I'm gonna get it done.
Yeah. So. You on the circuit, and I mean the circuit by I've seen you perform a couple times, and the last time you did a show, I was intrigued at how not only how prepared you were for the show, because I felt like you were really prepared, especially having your DJ do your set instead of having the DJ that was the house DJ at that time, just doing everybody's set. You specifically cater to what you do, and you had the crowd. I felt watching the show, you had the crowd, moving and really rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the reason I even had the conversation with you and told you, yo, do me a favor, just send me your music so I can check out other stuff you had too. So how important are those shows for you, and how often do you think a new artist, a brand new independent artist, should be doing these shows?
I think they super important. Like at first they don't feel that important, or like when you may go, it may feel real like repetitive.
Yeah.
But what I learned through that is like you definitely grow a fan base. More people get familiar with you.
Yeah.
Or like you may meet a fellow artist. It's like, yo, I see you here all the time. Like you working hard, and people really see that growth, and I feel like I appreciate that shit. And honestly, being consistent, that shit really pays off. I'm not gonna lie. People tell me all the time when I see them, like, yo, you're super consistent. So I feel like that's.
Has there ever been a place that you perform where it's like, yo, this is my favorite place that you love to go back to?
SOBs probably.
Okay. Yeah. SOBs is a staple, first of all, for all hip hop artists. You know, I feel like SOBs is like, if you perform there, like that's one of the steps to take in becoming a great artist, because a lot of the greats, you know, performed at SOBs. You know,
I actually got to do it in 2019, so it was a little while ago.
Yeah. Okay, so that's dope. So you have new music out now.
Yeah, facts.
Is this a project you working on, or you just putting out singles? What's going on with you?
This is actually a mixtape. It's called You Know the Drill. Yeah, so it kind of caters to like the younger crowd and like the drill audience. But like I said, I put my own spin on shit, so I like to have fun with it. So it's not necessarily like shoot 'em up, bang bang. It's like stuff people can relate to. It's party music. It's a little bit of everything. Some bars, a little bit of everything in there.
Yeah. So is this out now?
Yeah, it's out now.
All streaming platforms. Where they can find that at?
Apple Music, Spotify,
all
YouTube,
DSPs.
Yeah, literally everywhere.
And you shot a video for this?
Yeah. I got the B.I.G video out right now, and then I got 4 more songs on there that I got videos out now.
How many songs are on this mixtape?
7 songs.
Why choose 7? Why not choose 5? Why not choose 4? You know, I sat with somebody the other day, and he said, you know, people attention span is not that you know, that long. We understand that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So why put out 7? You know, that's like a standard though. Yeah. That's like a standard number, but why not put out 2 songs and be like, yo, this is it. This is the project. Yeah. Why this 7, and how did you pick this 7 to be like, this is going to be the mixtape?
So basically I picked 7 just because it was right under, like, you know, they say if you do 8 or more, it's more like an album. Yeah, so I was trying to stay. Like,
that's why I said the standard for it being 7
and
to be a mixtape or
put
EP.
It out as a mixtape, but probably like 3 songs prior to it coming out, like 3-4 songs I probably released like by themselves as solos, you know, and did it kind of consistently, and then put it all together, because I feel like sometimes when you drop a song, like, yeah, you promote it for a little while, but everybody don't get to hear it, because you may get new audience members like through the next song.
How is the support that you get, meaning like from your family? You know, because a lot of families, you know, they don't be the first to support. They want you to get a job and do something like they know that could work. You know what I'm saying? Then you want to chase your music dreams, and music dreams ain't always, you know?
My mom's always been cool. Like, my mom's old school, so she really don't even, like, she understands what's going on, but she's like, do your thing. Like, she always let me be creative, so that's why I love
I support you. I love you, son.
Yeah, no matter what I do, as long as I'm staying out of trouble, she like, yo, you're not doing that shit no more. You making sure you got some money in your pocket. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm staying out of trouble, so she ain't worried about it. So she's supporting it.
Okay.
It's like my older cousin raps. He supports it. Both my cousins do. Shout out my cousin PC and my cousin Steven. They both support it. Everybody supports it. Like, at first they seen it more as a hobby. But now when they see me really doing like them shows and doing videos and staying consistent, like, oh nah, he got something, and I'm staying consistent with it. And plus, like, I recorded with my cousin a couple times, so he's like gave me like little pointers, like, yo, spit this shit again, like you can do it way better.
Well, let me ask you a question. What's your nationality, your background?
So I'm Puerto Rican, Black, and Italian.
Okay, so as a Puerto Rican, how hard do you think it is, you know what I'm saying, to break into the hip hop, you know, scene, being that, you know, hip hop is like, you would feel like is predominantly like of you know blacks and you know what I'm saying, like it's the gap between, and then you got your Spanish people in the middle, you know what I'm saying? So how do you feel like breaking into the hip hop scene?
It's funny to me, honestly. Like, I don't even really see that. I'm from New York, so I grew up with like racism my whole life. Like, my friend who I started with, like, he's Haitian. Therefore, like, I grew up, like, my family, like I said, I'm mixed. So I kind of been on like both sides of the fence like that my whole life. Plus, like, I look really Spanish, but I don't know Spanish. Like, my father, I wasn't raised by him. I was raised to my mom. You know, shout out Mom Dukes, single mother. So that's why it's like, people may look at me and be like, he knows Spanish. You know, people be like, oh, you know directions in Spanish. I'll be like, nah, I'm sorry, I can't help you. I'm feeling bad and shit. But, you know, that's how it is. But I definitely feel where you coming from. But I feel like it's really no bias, honestly. Like, especially nowadays, like, if you got something dope, people are gonna rock with it. Like,
absolutely.
Even the white rapper shit, that shit went out the window. People just want to hear dope shit. Like, you feel me?
Which skills have you think you gained, you know, over the time? You say you've been rapping for a while now. What skills you think like is your strongest suit? What makes Lawzt, if he comes into the room and starts spitting, or he goes into the booth and starts spitting, what do you think is like the strong suit for you? What is your superpower as people would say as far as a musician or artist?
I would say the confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's what I always say. Even since the beginning, where like the bars may have not always been there, or like even if somebody don't like the song, like one thing they always be like, I like the confidence. Like he really feel like he believe it sounds good, but obviously there's room for improvement. But always hearing that definitely makes me feel better and shit.
Do you listen to the radio?
Yeah, every now and then, not really.
Because I feel like you part
really
of the new
nowadays.
age. Because it's like, just give me the wire.
Growing up, But we was just kind of speaking about that the other day. Like we don't really like, maybe like last time my song was on the radio. I was like listen for it to get played. Shout out DJ Will who played it on my last song.
Shout to Will, shout to Will, shout to the fam.
That was dope.
I asked you that question because it's a question of like, how often do you listen to radio? How often do you listen to other genre of music? How often do you listen to music, period? And how does that influence what you're putting out?
I listen to music every day. And then, like I said, I listen to all types. So it's like, I may want to just like rap on a regular like old school beat today, but like, or I may like want to get on a reggae song and just drop a feature on there. You feel me? Just to switch it up, because like I'm always in a different mood. I don't always want to like feel gangster. Sometimes I just want to party and have fun. You feel me? And let loose and shit. So
do you find yourself always discovering new music or something?
Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah. I'd be excited to discover new music because it helps my sound.
Yeah. Would you? What artist would you say right now? Like, if you had a chance to pick maybe like 2-3 artists to be on this new tape. What's the name of the tape again?
You Know the Drill.
You Know the Drill. If you had an artist, I say that so you can repeat it to my people. You know what I'm saying?
So they can get in their brain.
So if you had a chance, maybe 3 artists, and you want to put it on this new mixtape, who would the artist be and why?
One person would probably be like Busy Banks. I like Busy Banks.
Yeah.
He be spitting super consistent. Plus, I feel like he be mixing the bars with the drill. Like it's a little bit of everything. It's well rounded. Like he makes good music, regardless like if it's drill or not. Like I feel like we could do something where it's like barely sounds like drill and still make a banger. You feel me?
I get it.
Yeah. So that's one person. Obviously, I'm from Brooklyn, so you already know Pop Smoke. Like R.I.P. That would have been amazing. And there's so many people. There's so many talented drill artists. I'm trying to think of somebody like I know, because I know a lot. Like I would even shout out my guy Deva. I would even put him on another track because we made a banger that last song. Like the song's called Hots, by the way. It's on all platforms, videos out
right now.
Yeah,
is that on the mixtape?
Nah, it's on the last mixtape.
It's on the last mixtape.
Yeah, that's what I'm
How
saying.
many mixtapes have you put out?
So far, it's probably 4. This is my 4th mixtape.
4. Okay. Does it take time between each one, or you're very consistent? Would you say you're very consistent in putting them out?
Nah, it definitely took time between these, because this is like my journey of getting consistent and really figuring shit out. I said, I had to figure it. I didn't really have no help. Like even my cousin, like he old school, so he wasn't really out there doing showcases and stuff like that. Like one of my people introduced me to somebody that was doing showcases, and then I got cool with them, and then came on this journey and made it where I'm at now.
And you here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's your 5 favorite songs you've ever made?
5 favorite. All right, so the first one is definitely Money, Power, Respect. That's the one that Swiss loves.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of my favorite songs. Probably like there's an old school one called Money Call. It's not the greatest song, but it's just, I felt like at that time.
This is out too.
Yeah.
I'm asking you because I want people to search it and tap in with you.
Yeah, because I don't even like to take down my old shit, because it's like you can see the growth. I be thinking about it sometimes, but I'm like, nah, it's better to see the growth, because then you could feel more personal with me, and that could be the
like
journey.
you seen where I came from, like so I deserve all this that I got.
That could help somebody else. You be like, yo, this nigga really got better. Like, Like even my homies, one of my homies just told, like, yo, I see a growth from the last tape to this tape, so I always appreciate that. I'm trying to get better with the shit, especially if I want to take this serious.
So you got 3 more. What's the other 3?
Let him know.
Yeah, definitely Let Them Know. Yeah, that's a fire joint. That's a Future sample from the Let Them Know song. That old school joint. Swiss loves that joint. That joint is fire. That's off the recent tape too. Another song I would say is You Know the Vibes. That's off Paper Route 2.
Okay.
One of my last mixtapes. One of my previous.
And you got one more for me.
Yeah. Then one more. I'll probably say B.I.G, the new joint I'm about to do.
Okay.
That's produced by my homie Nano C. Like we was just in the studio one day. He was just playing beats.
Is this like a consistent like producer you deal with?
Yeah. This is my guy right here.
How important it is to like really stick to a producer or just pick producers?
I feel like it's good because like they kind of know your sound, so they could send you beats like that kind of like cater to you, or they know what you like. Or you could just even get first dibs, because you might hear a beat like, oh damn, I should have got that off him, but you ain't really keeping in contact like that, so he ain't gonna send it to you first. It's like first come, first serve.
That's dope. Trust me, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? As a producer, as somebody that makes beats, and I understand like working with different people. You know what I'm saying? And their cadence and how I would be, you know, putting something together and be like, you know, I think he would sound good on this. Let me just send this to him. And that's that's something like first dibs. You know what I'm saying? Let me just send this to him because it sounds like something he'll do.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So new project out now.
Yeah. Yes, sir. You know the drill. You know the drill.
You know the drill. Let them know. You know the drill.
On all platforms.
And the single we running with right now.
B.I.G.
B.I.G. The video's out right now.
The video's out right now too. We actually shot that on Big's block. So that was fire. Make sure y'all go check that out.
Was mad people like outside watching you and just
trying to... Yeah, there was actually people coming to just take pictures of like because like a tourist spot. So it was funny. So they was actually taking videos and pictures of me there because they thought obviously.
Did you keep that? That's I think I would have kept all that. Like that's kind of fire. Like for a video,
especially because like in the video too, you gonna see I sat on top of the light post. Christopher Wallace on.
Okay.
So everybody's like, "What the fuck?" And
what is he doing?
Yeah, it was a nice day, so everybody was outside.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a movie. Yeah, you got.
Shout out to DJ one more time.
My dog Swiss Sounds.
How important is the DJ for you again?
Super important. He's the one that got me the gig that you see me at because he was DJing it. Yeah. He knows Melody. So Melody always got Melody. Shout out to Melody. He always got something going on, so he always invites us out. So. That's the connection that brought me here, bro. So super important.
Yeah. You know the drill out now. Mixtape out now.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Name of the song again?
B.I.G.
Lawzt. He's in the building. You officially locked in, bro.
Yes, sir. We outside. Appreciate you,
I
bro.
appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by, man.
Yes, sir.